Invisible icon.
हो आहे. A very good afternoon, everybody. Now we have our last sessions of this EP. That session will cover the topic role of ICT tools in the development of student and institute, effective use of Google tools in academic, application of Google Site, Google Drive for academic and data management. And for this purpose, we have a very great and famous personality, that is Dr. Digambar Zoman sir. He is a PhD scholar and postgraduate scholar in mechanical engineering, and he has approximately 70 years teaching experience. He has also completed his PhD from North Maharashtra University, Jalgaon. Currently, he is working in a Gokhale Education Society, so Dr. M.S. Gosavi Polytechnic, Nashik. Additionally, he can perform the role of reviewer for reputed journals and conferences. So I request Mr. Zoman sir, please share his valuable ideas to all these people. Zoman sir?
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir. Hope my screen is visible to all of you.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
I am very thankful to my colleague Panchakshari sir. ICT enabled teacher support system for academic excellence and student institute development. Since from last 3 days, we continuously thinking about the ICT and all other things. Already, most of the speaker have already covered ICT, their benefits to institute, students, teachers, and all other things. In this presentation, what I am going to cover that's shown on the screen. So, what is the need of ICT, their basic objective, expected outcomes, structures, and the members of ICT, their role, responsibilities, their functioning, resources needed to implement the ICT in our academic or the institute level for administrative purpose also, and how we can build student teacher support system for the institutional development. As the name decided, it is ICT is nothing but enabled teacher support system for the academic excellence and the student institute development. So the motto behind this workshop is to literate the teachers about the ICT and to avoid the biased nature about the ICT. ICT will always help teacher, support teachers as well as all the stakeholders of our educational institute. So basically, as we know, the student, teachers, faculty, and the management, basically four stakeholders are there and all are working together. For that, we need a platform. And I think ICT will provide that platform for all of us to work together in order to develop a system which support the students, which support the teacher, management, as well as their parents. Basically, ICT tools in education. What types of tools we can use in education? So ICT tools, they are classified like teaching tools, assessment tools, content creation tools, communication, administration, smart classroom, and their benefits. Generally, the 5 or 6 different classifications of ICT. So teaching tools are like a Google Classroom, Zoom, PowerPoint, Canva. Already we all know about these tools. Next to that, assessment tools. For that purpose, we use Google Forms, Moodle, and the Excel grading also. Content creation tools like a screen recorder, ChatGPT, OneNote. We use the communication tools like email, WhatsApp, and Telegram. For administrative purpose, we use Google Sheet, ERP, Google Drive, all these things for data management. Smart classrooms like a projector, smart TV, interactive boards. So again, with the help of these tools, we can integrate all stakeholders together. And what will be the benefits? Benefit is and improve the quality of education, student engagement, and ultimately paperless work. And we can reduce the cost. So main benefits to stakeholder that we are going to see ahead. So basically, when we go through any survey, so percentage of ICT utilization. So basically, ICT containing different parameters and sections like teaching tools, assessment tool, content creation, communication, administration, and the small classroom. But out of all of these available tools, only we can use. So when we go through this slide, you can observe that the maximum percentage utilization ICT tool is, so generally all stakeholders are using WhatsApp as a media for maximum percentage utilization. If you go through this graph, so we can say the WhatsApp is used 100% as a ICT tool. So along with WhatsApp, we have another options also, but the percentage utilization of that ICT tools in that WhatsApp is 100%. Google Group, Google Classroom, blog, and the personal web pages, we use very less percentage utilization we observe regarding all other ICT. So basically, we have a 100% utilization of our WhatsApp, but it has some drawbacks also. That drawbacks are mentioned in this. So basically, privacy concern, as we know, being as a teacher, part of education system. So WhatsApp may create hurdle to each and every stakeholders. So what happened when we think about the WhatsApp and their drawbacks? So basically, the first thing affect is that I think the privacy concern. Second, spread misinformation. WhatsApp can get a fake news, rumors, and that spread quickly through forwarded messages. So we have a distraction and time wasting. So constant notification can reduce the productivity, disturb the focus. Ultimately, same thing we can observe in our students also, faculty members also. So WhatsApp may create a distraction. So miscommunication. So text message may lag down and special expressions and leading to misunderstandings also. Over dependence. That means people may rely on too much on WhatsApp instead of direct or face-to-face communication. So security risk is also there. So account can be hacked and through phishing likes OTP scam. So group message overload. So too many messages in a group can overwhelming and difficulty to manage the data. And sometimes we miss the important messages also. So again, the last is internet dependency. So WhatsApp we require 100% internet connection. So all are these drawbacks, and that can be overcome. So we will go ahead in the next slide. So basically, role of ICT, and before that, I will show you page, web page. So when we visit on this website, hope this page is visible to all of you. I will scroll down this page. Is this page is visible to all of you?
Yes.
So this is a page prepared by Google side. How to prepare, how to use these web pages, and how effectively it will work. We will go through deep side in all these Google sites and all other ICT tools other than WhatsApp. So basically, I will play one short video. Sound maybe. Hope you all have gone through this small video. Sound may not be audible to all of you. I will share later on the YouTube link of this video and sound also. So before going to the presentation, I have played this video and we have a look about the website which we developed with the help of Google site. Now we will continue with our presentation. Come back to how we can build that Google site, how it will be work, and how easy it is. Other so it will 100% avoid the percentage utilization of them in our education system. So basically, role of ICT. So ICT use and assisting tools for making an assignment, communicating the data, documentation, conducting a research, and typically ICT is used for independently for the subject matter. Teacher must provide a technological support to learn the motion pictures, animation, simulation training, which helps student teachers to model the presentation. If the teacher is highly equipped with technology, the student will also equip. So again, it will help to bridge the gap among the stakeholders. It removes the traditional methods of teaching, like chalkboard teaching. So prepare teachers to apply the modern method of teaching. ICT helps teachers to pass the information to students with a very little time. So ICT as a medium for teaching and learning. So we use that ICT medium to communicate with all students, our stakeholders, our colleagues. So it is a tool for teaching and learner itself. So medium through which teachers can teach the and can learn. So ICT means we can teach, we can learn, and it appears in many different forms, such as drill and practice exercise in simulation and educational. So basic objective of ICT is to avoid a bias towards the technology. So ICT will avoid the bias towards the technology, and technology will never the replace. Sometimes it, it may observe that we consider ICT may replace the teacher, but they should not have. So taking a broader view of ICT communication that involves people and the social system. It's seeking the balance between teaching and the better learning. The classroom is now changing its look from traditional one, from one-way communication to the two-way communication. And teachers should prepare and cope up with this technology for using them in the classroom for making teaching learning interesting. For effective implementation of certain student-centric methodology, like a project-based learning, which puts the students in role of active researchers and technology becomes appropriate tool. So ICT has enabled better and swifter communication, presentation of ideas, and more effectively relevant. So as we know, the ChatGPT and all other tools will help us to present our ideas in more effectively and the relevant way. So it is an effective tool for the information acquisition. Thus, student can encourage to look for information from multiple sources and they are now more informed than. So ICT in a teacher's development. So again, the avoid the biased nature towards the technology and realizing technology will never be. So that means what? The teacher has to take care of all these ICT tools and adopt all the technology which are developed newly in our and once we start utilizing that technology. So recent trends in teachers education. So minimum requirement of any training program is that it should help the trainee to acquire the basic competency to teach. Nowadays, the trend is teacher education is interdisciplinary approach and correspondence courses and orient. So simulate the teaching, micro approaches, program the instruction, and team teaching are used in a teacher's education. So nowadays, the actions research are also implemented in a teacher's education. ICT act as a gateway to world of information and help teachers to up. So it create a awareness of innovative trends in instructional methodology evaluational mechanism, and the program. So all these things are how we can implement with the help of ICT tools. That also we are going. So basically, so ERP is a platform which use for help all of us to work together. So ICT, the main application of ICT is nothing but the utilization of all resources at one place. We can say that all resources are nothing but our ERP. So an enterprise resource planning system in education in comprehensive software that integrates, streamline, administrate the academic function within an education institute such as admission, student management, fee collection, human resources, financials into a single uniform plan. So what are the benefits of this ERP system to the students? So as we already discussed about the stakeholders. So there are four different stakeholders we already discussed. The most important stakeholder among the four is our student information management system. So for that purpose, we require the ERP system. So that ERP system will help us to work together, and that can be built with the help of all ICT with a minimum cost or zero cost. That the website which we have gone through previously is our ERP. So I will show how this system is work. When we go through, when we click on this home tab, though I am a part of mechanical engineering, it is sometimes we observed very difficulties we found in getting the web pages, difficulties we found in coding any websites, and again, that not part belongs to our stream. But then also we can build such a type of web pages with the help of IC, and ultimately it will help us to u- increase the utilization of other ICT. So when we go through this ERP, so we will directly start working on this ERP system, and it is continuously we all are using this ERP system. So we have gone through this small YouTube video. So when we play this YouTube video, you will observe that the image which you look on the screen is called as Ghibli image. With the help of AI, we can build that Ghibli. So these such a type of videos can make more interactive for the students among the stakeholders, and we can use that platform for our admission activity. We can use that platform for communication purpose. We can use that platform for to save the data. So if you go through our YouTube channel also, you will observe that more than 1 lakh views are there for our video. If you go through our social media like accounts like Facebook, Instagram, so more than 1 lakh views in last 3 months we have for our Instagram, and the total cost for all these publicity media is equal to zero. When we go through this video, you will observe some data which prepared with the help of PowerPoint presentation. So ICT tools is nothing but our Word, Excel, PowerPoint that also we can use effectively. So I will show you one simple slide. If you go through this presentation, PPT or PowerPoint presentation, you will hope it's visible to all of you. With the help of simple PowerPoint presentation, we can easily create such type of posters, and that posters can be used for communication purpose. If you go through, as most of the faculty members are from Polytechnic Institute and even degree courses, each and every time we have to go through different being as a teacher, we are a part of as admission team, we are part as an academic. So for that purpose we need some communication media. So PowerPoint presentation can be used effectively. So we can create such a type of presentations or the posters with the help of PowerPoint presentation. All features are easily available with this. With the help of our AI tools, you go through this image. This is our girls hostel. So girls hostel image is given input to AI tools and we create a Ghibli image that can be used for communicating with all stakeholders, admission purpose, and all other. So, with the help of PowerPoint presentation also, with the help of our conventional Word, Excel, and PowerPoints also, we can build such a type of images, posters, and we can share that through our social media. It will help us for our admission activity, for communication, and all of that. This is about the PowerPoint presentation. Second is we can use various. So as we discuss, there are various type of ICT tools. Right? We discuss the various type of ICT tools, and in that, the one is the content creation. So how we can create a content? So for content creation, I think being a part of mechanical engineering, ChatGPT or AI tools, sometimes we find difficulties in utilizing all these platforms. So they're lagging the knowledge and all other things. But by using our Microsoft Word, Excel, PowerPoints also, we can build, create a content, and same content can be, once we go through a video, you will observe that number of informations, number of data is transferred through this. You can add the sound also, and again, cost of this video is equal to. So it is easily available. We can use that platform to communicate with our stakeholders. Now we will go through our Google sites. So this platform is provided by Google. We use that platform effectively to prepare our daily academic activities, administrative purpose. So, so as we know, various benefits of this system to our stakeholders, we come back to that. So basically, ICT tools are like WhatsApp, Google Classroom, then Google Sites. ICT tools are like a faculty blog. We can create our own web page. We have a Google Drive, then Google Form, response sheet. So we can use that sheet effectively. Then also we can be a part of ICT, not only going for any AI tools on such difficult levels. So before that, we must start with our regular assessment tools which we have, and with the help of that tool also, without using any AI tools, we can build a system which communicate with among the stakeholders. So in that, the vital role is played by the Google. Basically, what are the advantages of Google site? Hope this slide is visible to all of you. So basically, advantages of Google site, it is 100%, and we can use it fast and easy to edit. No programming and database skill is required. As I have mentioned this, I'm from mechanical background. Then also we can build a good Google site and which can work effectively. And how it will work, we will see it later on. So no programming and database skills is required. No software installation is required. Integrate with Google Apps. So need to remember just following words in the Google search. So when you search on the Google Mesa Mechanical Google site, the TG Mechanical Google site, then also you can easily reach to that Google site because this platform is offered by Google. So by visiting such a site, you get more idea about so all Google services and Drive. So minimum 15 GB data is available for our email Drive. And if you are using the ORG, more than 15 GB data, we can use or utilize, develop such type of Google sites. Now we will go through our Google sites. So when I will click, so again, faculty members from different branches are also available. So we try to show you how these Google sites is work. So basically, any system or any web page has it works in the three different categories. One is front end, second one is back end, and the middle one is processing. So basically, what things we have to show. So that will be on the dashboard. When I will click on the dashboard, on the very left side of this web page, I will share this link on our WhatsApp group also. When you click on the dashboard, you will observe that. So we can easily build a dashboard with the help of Google Sites. So how we can create dashboard, we will also tell on these activities which we have already performed to create this such type of Google site. So when we go through the dashboard, so if you will observe that the class-wise present students. So this is giving us the idea for which class, how many number of students are present, and how we can put this graph on our dashboard and how we can create dashboard. That also we will see. Now next graph, it is showing that the person number of students present start with first day of our academy to till then. So when we go through this graph, number of students and their present. So how we can create that graph, how we can put it on the dashboard, we will see. Then next we will go through some attendance record also. How we can prepare that? So suppose we have more than 700 students, and daily routine wise, each student attendance has to be marked, and we have to put it down into one single platform without any efforts. So if you have a ERP system, we can use this. But if we don't have a ERP system, or that can be used only to create the ERP, nothing like that. You can use this for your academic purpose also. You can use for communicating with the stakeholders. You can use this platform to communicate with stakeholders for your subject and academic data also. So you will observe that the number of students, their A-wise present absent percentage. Next is the graphical representation of students and their addresses. So from that we can easily observe that from which area we have a maximum students. As they are from Nasik area, so obviously the percentage of students from our local area is maximum. Next to that, in which area we will have a maximum, so that we can easily find out and how we can create that graph. So again, as we mentioned, basically three steps we work with this Google site. One is your dashboard front side, front end, then back end, and the middle one is the processing. So next, I will show you the pie chart. This pie chart is giving us the idea about the students' parent occupation. So we can easily observe that farmer, businessmen, factory workers, and the servant, teachers, shopkeepers, and the other from their according to the occupation, the number of students we have. Then next, this slide or this graphic showing us the student feedback. So percentage of students, current feedback status, number of students, feedback submitted by the student. And from that, with this simple graph, we can easily find out the number of students we have submitted the feedback. We can calculate it, and with simple graph, the huge data can be integrated into or can be uh, shared with stakeholders. So basically, when we go through on the left side, there will be a drop down menu. How we can add that drop down menu, that also we can see. With this, use this tool. We use this website for communication purposes. I will show you this, the help of this website. When you click on the performance analysis, so again the new page will open. So we can build number of pages. We can add number of pages, and that will help to create a dashboard. Now we will see the middle one, the processing, how we can process and track it. Now I will open Google Drive. In the backend, we all are working in our Google Drive, and that Google Drive sheets are shared with dashboard and with help of graphical representation. What data we have to share, what type of data we have to display on the dashboard. That things we are going to communicate. So for that purpose, we have a student attendance module also. So different modules you can create. You can say that as a module. You can say that as a sheets also. Now, when we will go through this student attendance module, you will find out that Excel will offer us to create a number of sheets. It is a simple, instead of using our offline Excel. So offline Excel, you can communicate with only one person, or you have to share. For that purpose, you have to attach that sheet with the mail, and then we can share simultaneously. Number of peoples are not able to work on offline Excel sheets. So that is possible with the help of Google Sheets. So again, as we have mentioned in earlier, that ICT tools, general Word, Excel, PowerPoints, and Google Site, with the help of Google Drive, with the help of such as ICT tools also, we can build our own web pages and which will effectively communicate with among the stakeholders. So basically, the benefits which we see, the student information system. So what type of data we require and how we can collect that data with the help of such a type of Google Sheet, and how we build. So we have seen the dashboards. Now we will go for the backend. So how we can get that data from the faculty members and other stakeholders. Now this is a simple Google Sheets. Everyone know Drive, all other things are. Now in this sheet, we have a dashboard. Whatever things we display on the dashboard, that are in the form of graph. How we create a graph, everyone knows. To create a graph, we must have some input data. So numerical input data. We must have a x-axis, we must have a y-axis, and then we interpret the data. Now, when we go through this website and the dashboard, so on the dashboard, we have a daily attendance, per day attendance sheets we have, and that we represent in graphical form. Now, when we go through the dashboards, now we are in the back end. So again, how we can build this data? It is a very simple. So again, as our institute concern, we have a first year, 5 different divisions. Civil, again, second and third year. Same is for mechanical, electrical, and computer engineering. So likewise, we have a number of division. A total intake is there, and the present students day wise is mentioned in this. So again, start with, as all of us known, so academic of our polytechnic is start with 15 December. So from 15 December to till then, you will observe that the number of lectures are equal to 42. So for that 42 lectures, one simple Excel sheet we have created, and day wise we mark the attendance. So you will observe that for any particular day, suppose we see on this particular day, what will be the percentage of students, or how many number of students were present, how many number of students were absent. So for first year, A division, computer A division, on this particular day, 45 students were present. So how you will get that data, from where you will get that 45 value. So for that, again, we have a class-wise sheets. So you have to develop a class-wise sheets. So again, FYCO A division, we have a class-wise sheet. Second, B division, or mechanical, civil, electrical, we can create a number. So there is no limitation. You can create n number of sheets. So, when we go through the timetable and all academic activity, you will observe that the students present, number of students, number of faculty members required, everything we know. So this is giving us idea about the enrollment number, their roll number, name of the students. I again see on this particular day how many number of students were present, how many number of students were observed. Each and every data is marked by our faculty. In the first lecture, suppose we collect the attendance. So again, suppose we have a 10 different divisions. So again, for that 10 different divisions, we continuously collect the student attendance, and at the end, we will calculate number of students per day, number of students present per day, number of students absent. So this present and absent number, this present and absent number, division wise, each and every division you will get present and absent number. So Google Sheet offer us that facility. So with the help of simple formula, suppose for this particular date we required this row and this column. So again the row and the column, this value we required at particular place. So with the help of simple Excel formula, we can integrate all sheets values in one sheet. So from that, you will get the total number of students present on that particular day class. So again, for that, we use directly the formula FYCOA, and we have to directly put on that cell. So you will get same data will be integrated to your dashboard cell. So likewise, everything is manipulated, everything is built up. Once you set the formula for this particular column, you have to just drag it to the right side. Again, same formula will be automatically manipulate to your day wise update. With the help of this data, we can create the graph of day wise student attendance. So with the help of our simple Google Sheet. Second thing, this graph is number of student present class. From where we will get that graph? We will get that graph from the class wise attendance, and that attendance. So how many number of teachers, how many number of students, so all are working together on this particular day. So in this sheet, all things are mentioned. So in this sheet, when you go through this sheet, so we have a students enrollment number is our first one. Second, their roll numbers, their name is also mentioned, date of birth, Aadhaar card number, email ID, each and everything is required. Those who are working in academic as well as administrative activity, uh, they will come to know how important this data is. At if we have that data in the form of Excel sheet, it can be easily integrated from one place to. If we have that data in Word or a PowerPoint presentation or offline mode, so we cannot integrate data from one place to another. So again, suppose we have a 10 different classes, and for that, suppose FYCOA division has a total strength of 60 students. And if the first lecture we collect suppose the attendance, and in first lecture suppose the practical schedule is there for A division, B division, we have a lecture schedule, or likewise. So the number of faculties who have the first lecture are more than 15, more than 10, more than 5, depend on their regular timetable. In the next day, again the timetable will change. Again, the timetable will change. Again, the first lecture teachers will change. Students practical again we have a according to timetable. There will be a shuffling between the students and the teacher. But if you give one platform to all of them, so how we can reach that platform and how we can share this? Very simple. Everyone know. to share the sheet from one person to another person, we have a simple, you have to just open that sheet and you have to share. With the help of this share button, you can easily share the sheet by using mail ID. So again, access and the data security and all other things when we consider. So if you are using the ORG mail ID, so you can restrict. So you have all restriction options are also. Most of the faculty members aware about this. So in that we have an option. You can set them as a editor. You can set them as a viewer. So depend on task to be performed. So accordingly, you can give the rights, and very simple way you can easily transfer that link or share that link with the help of by mail, by other communication medias like WhatsApp. So with the help of such a type of small Google Sheets or the small entity like a Google Sheet or the Excel formula, you can integrate the data from one sheet to the another sheet. Now in this case, we required, so enrollment number is, we consider enrollment number because to integrate data from one sheet to the another sheet, we must have one entity as a constant. Now, as a part of Polytechnic Institute, enrollment number will play the vital role. So no need to use any other mechanism to create a unique identification number. We can directly, and in this website, in this, we use enrollment number as our first entity, and with the help of that enrollment number, we can integrate data from one sheet to another sheet. Second thing, as we know, being as an faculty member, we work in academic as well as administrative activities. So academic management and the benefits to the students, data-driven decision, we have to increase the efficiency. So what are the benefits to the students? Such type of system, when we build such a type of system, what are benefits to the students? So it allow the institution to monitor the student progress, identify the potential issues and early provide timely interventions. So data-driven decisions, with the help of this data, we can take a decisions. So decisions that may be in terms of our academic, in terms of our administrative activity, and ultimately it will increase the efficiency. How it increase? So automating various administrative and academic tasks, we can reduce manual efforts and the errors. So benefits, what are the outcome? Benefits to the students, that means increase the participation in educational affairs, extensive saving in time, cost and efforts, information and transaction services. Student can access the information shared by the faculty. Student can submit the feedback. So benefits to the college, so data access easily, electronic data exchange with stakeholders, saving the hidden operational cost. So for that purpose, we use all these Google sites and other ICT tools. It helps full for NAC and NBA accreditation. Long-term impact on organizational goal and empowerment of faculty, student, and encouragement of their participation in e-government. So expected outcomes of such a system is, as we know, parent is our major stakeholders. The first major stakeholder is student, and second one is parent. So parent can access this information shared by the parent. Parent able to submit the feedback. Parent can check student academic performance, such as the improvement, and easy to get status of scholarship form submission also. Enhancement communication and increase transparency, and so all these tools will help every uh, stakeholders among the our education. So basically, role and function. So what type of activities we are performing being as a teacher. So in our education, we have institute, so administrator, teachers, and the students. They are work together for teaching learning, for the development of the teaching learning process, and the attainment of the educational objectives, student achievements. That will be our output. So again, alumni is again the major stakeholders. So we can take the easily the feedback of alumni. So employer feedback. So such type of feedbacks are also need to be collected, and these platforms will help us. So with the help of Google Form, we can easily collect that data, and with the help of small Excel formulas, we can integrate that data to our required database. So in this case, the role and the function of being as a teacher, what type of role daily we are performing as teacher. So we work there as a class coordinator, we work there as a subject teacher, we work there as a mentor, so work there as an admission activity member also. So each and every role in we play each and every role. This ICT tool will support us to easily track the data and to take a decision. So if you are a class coordinator, what type of task we have to perform? We have to prepare the monthly attendance record. We have to share the same assigned to mentors also. Prepare the student progress report. Slow learner share with our head of department and the mentors, slow learners, fast learners. How we can identify the slow learners? How we can identify the fast learners? Share the admin office information to subject teachers, mentors through the ERP portal. So such type of activity we have to perform if I'm a class part. If I'm a subject teacher, I have to share the unit-wise assignment, test paper. Through this portal, we can share this. Update date-wise attendance record, which we have seen right now. So we have to update the date-wise. If I'm a subject teacher, I have to update the date-wise attendance record. If I am a mentor, I have to prepare a month-wise attendance record to mail merge and share the assignment to the parent. Take update about the admin work, inform same to the stakeholders, and so this last point include pending fees, scholarship information, and the mentor has to. So if you are a teacher, if being as a teacher, you have to work through different roles, and again when you are a class coordinator, you have to function different manner. If you are a head of department, if you are a principal, so each and every step we have a different functions. Again, though our input is same, we have to integrate our data into different report forms. So for the subject teachers, we deal with assignment and the test paper. So again, we how we can share easily that assignment and test paper with the help of the Google sites. I will show you. When you later on, I will share this link WhatsApp group also. Now, when we click on the academic option, when we click on the academic website, there is academic. So again, image staff academic, mentoring scheme, mentor, student attendance, student academic, and scholarship status. So again, as we mentioned earlier that we will have a 15 GB data we can use for simple email ID 15 GB, and if we have a over Gmail ID, so more than 15 GB workspace is available with us. So if you create a simple images, you can easily share the data with the students, and Google site will offer a platform to share that data. We can share that data with the students. Now, if all data is stored in simple single folder also, like your attendance, mentoring, scholarship, all these type of data we can store in a simple folder. Now this is our Google Drive. Now when we click on this GSPRP web page, we can create a number of folders with the help of this Google Drive, and easily we can here we have a rights access rights also. So depend on situation and they depend on the authority, you can share, you can make them as a viewer, you can make them as an admin. Now very simple way, suppose we have a 2025-26 in second semester, we all are in our academic. So for the academic record, suppose all faculty members were together, they have share their assignment, their notes in single academic folder. So that academic, again, the class wise, we have a first year civil engineering, computer, electrical, mechanical, so teaching plan also. So when we use this Google Drive, in that again the class wise folders are there, and how we can make that folder accessible to our students with the help of Google. So for that purpose, when you click on this home page, we'll observe that there is a student tab also. How to create this tab, how student can use that student tab. So when you click on the student tab, you will observe that the assignment folder will open, and that folder is assigned to all the teachers, and teacher will upload their assignment. Very simple way. And for that purpose, we don't require any type of coding. With this simple yeah, programming, with very simple application based this Google sites, you can easily add this tab in your home screen also. Each and every name can be renamed. So again, when you click on this student tab, you will observe that Google folder will open. That we have a all type of assignment and the data which upload by the teachers. So again, number of teachers for a particular class, 5 to 6 teachers are there, more than 60 students are there. So teacher has to just update their folder, and once the folder is updated, same will be available to the students in a single. So when the student click on this student tab, so this folder will open. If students is from first year mechanical department, then you will click on first year, go for mechanical and easily access the data. So with very simple mechanism, without any difficult coding, you can share this data with our students. Second thing, we talk about the performance, their slow learner, fast learner, how we can find out. So when you click on this performance, you will observe that again one sheet is open. So Google Sheet can be easily integrated with a Google site. As the both platform are same, both are belongs offered by the Google. So with single click, this sheet will open. Now, when you go through this sheet, so this is a mentor sheets we have. So again, the first column, so total number of students, their roll number, their classes, and you will observe that in that particular T column, there will be a present. And this present day attendance will update dynamically, automatically. No need to apply any formula, no need to do anything. Once the teacher for the particular day, once the teacher updated, suppose today teacher updated the attendance report, same will be reflected over here. On the next day, after 2, 3, 5 days, at the end of semester also, we already this system is built. No need to go for daily updation. So this is what the use of all these Google Sheets platforms. So we can easily once suppose we have made any changes in this name also, so the same will be reflected. If this name is belongs to n number of sheets, so n number of sheets will be updated accordingly. So you need not to go for daily routine wise, you have to apply the formulas and all of it. Once you set, so it will continuously. Second, another benefits of this Google Sheet is that the number of persons, number of stakeholders, number of faculty members, they can work together on a single. So again, when we go through this mentorship, so you will observe that being as a teacher, what type of data we require? We required a roll number, enrollment number, student name. We required the name of the mentor, their class, present attendance, last semester results. Then if you assign some calling, you can get the calling status online. So assignment status also is there. Test marks is also there as a part of Polytechnic Institute. Test one is already conducted by most of the institute according to our academic calendar. So the test marks are also important. So in this sheet, you will observe that each and every subject test marks are updated by faculty member in their own sheet that will be integrated in one platform. So again, you will find that on the lower side, there are number of class-wise sheets. Each and every class sheets updated marks updated by their teachers in that particular class sheet, and same will be integrated in a simple mentor. Same data we can integrate in our performance sheets. If you compare both sheets, you have a same data, but with very simple formula, you can integrate that data. So again, then we will go through this. So when we compare mentor sheet as well as our performance sheet. So in the mentor sheet, the important is mentor. In the mentor sheet, the important is students' contact number, their class, their present attendance, last semester results. So mentor required all these type of data, their assignment submission status, their test mark status. We will go for test two also. So final, their scholarship, his pending status, each and everything is required, and that dynamically updated in our mentor. So same if you go through the performance. This performance sheet is to identify the slow learner, is to identify the fast learner, and is to find out the performance of. Now again, you will see at the top of in this particular row, you will observe that the roll number, enrollment number, name, their subject and the subject teacher name. And from where you will get that subject teacher's name. So we will get that subject teacher's name from the dashboard. Once the teacher updated their number at one place, that one place can be integrated into the number of sheets with the help of simple Excel formula. So for that we use various commands that also available sheets and in the function also. We can apply that. So for that you have to go in a function and then you can apply uh, that particular command to integrate the data. Now, when we see the performance, you will observe that the index number, again, the enrollment number is our main part. So, with the help of enrollment number, we will start with our all sheets and accordingly we can integrate the data. So, in this case, you will observe that. And to get that remark, whether the percentage or depend on their average. So in this case, we have calculated the average of all five subjects. And if average is less, accordingly you have to put the remark. So how you will get that? So for that purpose, we can use ChatGPT, we can use Gemini. Even though the formula to create this particular formula for such a type of situations, so we can take help of all tools like a ChatGPT, Gemini to build remark and all other. So formula can get easily formula with the help of AI tool. So accordingly, any students is their average is 6. So that means what? The poor performance and attend the remedial. If 30 out of 30, so excellent performance, you need to keep it up. So that remark depend. So we have a more than 700 students. It is very difficult to put down the remark of each and every student. So with the help of this such type of simple programming or the AI tools, you can easily manipulate the data. You can easily track the performance of students. Being as a teacher, the most important is our MSBT formatting. So again, as we know, according to MSBT academic, we have a K1K format. So we can easily create the K1, K2 formats with the help of a simple Google Sheet. So hope it is visible to all of you. So in this, how we can create a K1 formats. So this I take some time to open. So what data we required? So again, in order to prepare a K format or the teaching plan, so again we have a unit, then title, topic, plan date, actual date, teaching heads, all these things we require. So again, I will share the information how we can build this with the help of simple Google Sheets. We can easily build this K formats also. Now, when you will go through this Google Sheets, you will observe that again, suppose for this particular MPR, as I'm part of mechanical engineering, this MPR means manufacturing processes. And suppose for manufacturing processes subject, we consider this MPR as a one subject, PR as a second subject. For this particular subject, suppose we have to create our MSBT a K1, K2 form. So again, uh, date, this column, B column, give details of the date, the day, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday are marked, date is marked. So again, the first one is planned date, second one is actual conducted date, and the third column is belongs to the marks and weightage of that particular topic. So these three things we required to prepare our K1 format. So now I will delete all this. Now you will observe that in our K1 and K2, so K formats is divided into two states. Now you will observe that our K1 format again, institute name, teaching plan, we have a program code, course name, name of the faculty, all this data we required. We can enter it easily. Again, course outcome and all other things are available in our syllabus. So you can give input of all these data. We use to create our K1, K2 format. Most of the faculty members are using Word file. So we can use Word file, and again, it is very simple to create a teaching plan with Word file. But if you go through instead of Word file, if you use this Google Drive platform, so it is more easy to prepare simple way. Once you select it from top to the bottom and then press a command Control P, you can take printouts also. When you click Control P, you can easily for selected cell, you can create or convert it into bit to width. You can easily convert it into PDF also. Now the most important thing is how to integrate our plan data. Now in this case, as we know, so we have a unit wise topic are there. Suppose for the first unit, 10 lectures are there. So for that we have to note down the plan date and actual date. Now in this case, suppose according to my timetable, I have planned the date on the Monday. I have a lecture, Wednesday and Friday. So I will click on one. First lecture is on Monday, second one is on Wednesday, and third one is on Friday. So the for the Monday, the date is 15 December. For second, it is 17 December, and for third one is 19 December. You will observe that by giving only the input number of planned date 1, 2, 3. So accordingly, in the first lecture, the date is 15 December. Second planned date is 17 December, and the third planned date is 19 December. So likewise, just you have to select the planned date according to your time. Now the actual dates are maybe different. So first lecture I have conducted on Monday, second is on Tuesday, but that is not the part of planned date. But then also on this particular day I have conducted my second lecture, 16 December. If you go through this tab, you will observe that a need and importance of NTM. This topic I have covered on 16 December. So accordingly, you can easily integrate the data from one sheet to another. So with the help of very simple Google Sheet formula, you can create our own key formats. So such type of all key formats can be integrated sheet-wise in this Google Sheet. Now the administrative purpose, what type of data we require? So being as an administrator, we require the scholarship and all other. So that can be easily. So we have a scholarship sheets also. So again, we will get, if you see, there will be a scholarship section also. Just click on scholarship section. You will observe that again the Google Sheet will open. That sheet will give us the idea about the student scholarship and their status. If you click on Survey Collection Center, the Survey Collection Center is used to collect the feedback among the stakeholders. So again, Google Scholarship section will give us the idea about student scholarship and their status. So again, sometimes we observe that very difficult we to share the details of scholarship. So basically, when you go through again, so we can prepare a dashboard. So you will observe that very simple way you can share the sheets with the help of this Google Sheet. How we can share that? So when I will click on, we will go into the edit mode. So we have a option to create a pages. I will show you the number of pages we built to prepare this web page, and I'm happy to share that more than 10,000 views we have for our dashboard. So you can easily create a web page. So pages are, we can create, we can add them, we can create survey collection center, scholarship as per your requirement. You can use same for your academic purpose, administrative purpose. Subject wise also we can use this platform to share the data with the stakeholders. Now we have a content block, we have a collapse group, table content, buttons, dividers, space. You can add the video also, which we have already played the video. You can add directly the video on your dashboard with the help of simple YouTube link. We can add the calendar, we can add the map, slides, Google Sheets. So that drive data can be easily, by a simple click, you can add the drive data on this particular dashboard. And once you click on publish, same will be available to the other stake. So again, this slide giving us the idea about the student scholarship, and this color coding will make it more interactive. Visibility will be increased. So likewise, with the help of such a Google Tools platform, we can easily build our website. So simple tools with simple mechanism, we can build easily, work together to avoid difficulty levels and compare same with our conventional method. So whatever things are need to be shared already shared with this presentation. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir. If anybody have any question, please ask them. Zuman sir, is it time audible?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now we are going to conclude our program. So today now we are wrapping our program, that's ICT enabled teacher support system for academic excellence. I especially thanks to all my speaker from from per- from day ones who gives us their valuable inputs. I am also thankful for our principal, ma'am, Dr. S.P. Deshpande, and project director, Mr. P.M. Deshpande, who gives us an opportunity to arrange the stream of session. I'm also thankful about the all participants who listen the all sessions politely and calmly. Now I'm request to all participants, please submit their feedback, which will be helpful for our enhancing the skill. Thank you. Have a nice day.